weekend, and I just thought I'd show you around the garden again for, I think it's episode 3 now. This is the summer edition of the permaculture video, and yeah, I put in a lot of work about a year ago, but the last 3 months I've been starting my own business, and that's taken up a lot of my time, so I haven't done much out here, but it's good just to show you the rewards that I'm starting to reap from what I did sort of a year ago. First thing I wanted to show you was a great little thing. It's called purslane. Just down here you can see it growing in my little fire pit here. It's all growing across here as well. This is one of the most omega-3 rich vegetables you can eat. Absolutely beautiful, lovely in a salad or something like that. And I put it in salads all the time. So you know, when people talk about buying krill oil and that sort of thing, like, I think, why would you go and buy a product when you can pick a weed from your garden, you know? Anyway, just come this way. I won't show you the greenhouse again like we did last time, but as you can see, it's absolutely thriving over there, full of stuff. And over here we've got a trampoline we've just installed, and just over next to the trampoline there I've got a stack of potatoes growing, and a nice little weed patch there I can pick food from. And then coming over here again, we've got the pond, if you remember it. Over here we've got some warrigal greens growing in here, which is a really nutritious native Australian or native New Zealand plant. It's actually called New Zealand Spinach. Usually it grows in coastal areas. A little bit salty. It's really beautiful. You can really taste the nutrients in there. Beautiful stuff. Over here we've got some water celery. This is all cascading over into the pond now. It's all becoming a bit of a natural edge. There's a few little weeds in here I need to get rid of. And then further on there you've got the Cola, which is spreading all over, and the pond is developing a natural sort of an ecosystem at the moment, which is beautiful. This is comfrey again over here. This is one of the most important plants for people who do permaculture. This is very nutrient rich, very nutrient dense. You can't really eat it, but it's really good for the ground, so it's great just to rip off the leaves, put it into the ground, and it puts lots of nutrients into the ground, and it also stops any weeds from coming back. So, for example, I just like to grab a few leaves like this, and then say a French sorrel over here, tuck it in around the sorrel. Grab a few more. And tuck it in around the sorrel. So then those nutrients are going to decompose and sink into the soil, making that plant even better tasting next year. Anyway, let's go down and show you down this way. These are my asparagus bushes that I showed you last video. They're just letting them go into a bush for the first season, and then next year we'll see hopefully a bountiful supply of asparagus. Just in here we've got a few different crops growing. A bit of corn over there. We've got another comfrey, a globe artichoke, and it's good to combine your planting. We've got some spinach over here, which just is now, I'm at the stage where it's just sort of popping up everywhere. This here is red chicory, which is slightly bitter, but beautiful tasting salad green. Another thing about it is it's got a gorgeous coloured flower as it goes to seed. this is usually my go-to area for salad greens and that sort of thing. Over there I've got some kale, got the Tuscan kale, and then further on there I've got the red boar kale, and just in there is pretty much a jungle of weeds that you can eat, such as dandelion and chicory, like I said. Over here I've got a little orange cox pippin, that's in its first year, and then further on down here we have some, we've got some blueberries. They've already fruited this year and gobbled those up nice and quick. This spinach is just popping up again all over the place, which is brilliant. And it's just a bit of a herb garden. You can't really see what's happening in here, but there's some thyme and some mint and spearmint. There's a zucchini growing here. Yeah, it's just basically companion planting at its best. A bit of yarrow and feverfew over there, which is all just growing together in a big sort of jungle. Down here, I'm slowly building on my rocket forest. You know, like that song, Rocket Lawn, I think it's gonna be a long, long time. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. Look at this. This is rocket. It's like a forest of rocket that's growing now. I started off with one little rocket plant. I grew it to seed, and now we have a rocket forest. Over here we have it popping up, which is gorgeous as well. The most beautiful rocket you'll ever taste. And down here we've got a new low pot that was put in. It's one of the neighbour's plants that was unwanted. And just beyond that you can see some little spinaches popping down behind that as well, which is brilliant. And now over here, we just have a bit of dandelion there growing. Lion's tooth it's called. Over here we have raspberries. They've all gone to fruit, so they'll start to die off now. So what I'll do with this is I'll go and collect all the leaves, the raspberry leaf, make a beautiful tea. It's also highly medicinal, especially if you're wanting to fall pregnant, or if you're in your first trimester of pregnancy. It creates a strong uterine wall and that sort of thing. Yeah, highly recommended. And then over here we've got our nashi, which is going crazy. I probably should have taken a lot of fruit off it earlier, because if you leave a lot of fruit on it like this, the fruit tends to turn out quite small, but still just as delicious. So juicy. Beautiful. Anyway, yeah, I've got a bit of a pumpkin over here. The chickens have had a bit of a go at it, but it's coming along. And yeah, basically our peach tree over there gave us our first peach this year, and another pumpkin over there in the corner, another comfrey. It's great to grow these comfreys all around the place. Say for example, you know, once again, just put it down here next to my pomegranate. This is a little pomegranate that I've put in right next to the basil. It's a nice basil there. Yeah, the pink lady is fruiting, which is lovely. They'll be ready for harvest soon. Once again, I probably should have stripped it back a little bit, because the fruit isn't as big as I'd like it to be. Yet, you know, good things come in small packages though, I guess. That's what I think when it comes to fruit. Often when we buy in the store big giant fruits that taste like nothing, yeah, it's just not much fun, is it? Anyway, I don't know if you remember the chickens I had in the little chicken tractor last time, but here they all are down here now. A lot of them are sort of hiding in the raspberries over there. You can see them just in there. Yeah, so they're all just wandering around now, and They should be producing eggs in the next few months, hopefully. And yeah, we'll see what happens. So I'm just going to finish off my nashi here and head back and have a cup of tea on this beautiful rainy day. So until next time, take her easy.